Today's the day. We're going in epic. So come on, let's go. As Kylie Minogue would say, wow, 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 wow. It looks epic, and that's the last time I'm going to use that pun today. Every ride here today is brand new for me, and I'm going to go on them for the very first time. I think I'm contractually obliged to sing a certain pop diva song in every vlog, so forgive me. Anyhow, it's so exciting to get on a new ride for the very first time, and today there's loads of them. I'm really looking forward to Stardust Racers, the two massive dark rides here, the one in Monsters Land and the one in Harry Potter, obviously. Sorry, I had a memory block then. I'm just too, I'm too excited. I've got 2 days here on this trip. On day 2, I'm gonna explore off camera, but today, you are coming with me. And with the added pressure of filming in a brand new, busy, massive Universal park, I thought I'd splash out on express passes. That gets you one shot on each ride through the express queue. And hopefully it takes away some of that pressure. But it's expensive. £238 per person isn't small change. And I want to show you if that investment is worth it. How much time does it save? I know some people watching this will think Express Pass is totally worth it, and others will think I've completely lost my mind. So I'm going to track everything, and I'll update these throughout the day. So by the end, we'll know whether Express Pass actually transforms the experience, or whether I've just paid luxury car finance prices to walk past few queues. This is Celestial Park, which Universal describes as putting the park back into the theme park. And I wonder how much they paid some intern to come up with that one. And yeah, you know how much I like some good landscaping, and this certainly ticks that box. And it's really calm. It's an oasis, and it's tranquil. I like it. We're heading first to Isle of Burke before all the families fully wake up. I'm also not going to use the Express Pass until after 10, once the queues start building, because I want to see how useful it actually is when the park gets busier. The Express Pass gets you one shot on everything except for Stardust Racers Rally, as that loads quite slow apparently. If you're staying at a Universal hotel, you get early entry, but we're not. So rather than joining the early stampede to Super Nintendo World and heading in the opposite direction. Also, the rides at Burke are all outdoors, and as this is Florida, there's probably a thunderstorm just around the corner, so I want to get some of these outdoor rides under my belt. Each world of Celestial Park has its own entrance portal, and it's designed to transport you into another world, a bit like a Doctor Strange portal, although technically he belongs to Disney now, so I probably shouldn't mention him. Maybe epic, but there's epic crowds. Okay, Universal, this is great. It's epic. As Darth Vader would say, impressive. Although he belongs to Disney now as well, so at this rate I'm going to get myself thrown out before lunch. Welcome to Dragon Racing. Dragon Racers Rally is Burke's Dragon Racing training ride. You sit on these Viking flying machines. So the idea is that you can control how intense it gets, from gentle to full aerial stunt show. It's also one of those rides that adds loads of movement to the area. So even before riding, it makes this place feel alive. Okay, that was fun. It was short, very short. I only just kind of figured out what I was doing with the wings, flapping them, and then it was over. So it's another Ariana Grande of rides, short and sweet. It's nicely themed, looks great in the area. It brings a lot of kinetic energy, and I like that. The queue was 35 minutes. I'm glad I got that under my belt now, so I can just enjoy and make use of the Express Pass and chill a bit, and it's time to explore the Isle of Burke. Loads of details here. I don't know who that dragon is, but he's having a nap. Hiccup's Wing Gliders is a family launch coaster by Mack, and it's themed around Hiccup's homemade dragon flying machines. Reaches about 45 miles per hour, launches, and flies all around the Isle of Burke. Okay, that was charming. Not allowed to say Prince Charming because he belongs to Disney as well. That's a really fun family coaster. Very smooth,
launches, animatronics. Really recommend that ride. Yeah, it's like the Slinky Dog Dash of here, that's at Hollywood Studios, but this is far better. It's got 2 launches, one little false launch where you start, then you go backwards and the scenes change, the eggs have hatched, and then you shoot forward again. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think I'm going to give that a solid A-.
This is the exit gift shop for Hiccups. Let's have a little cheeky look. Gonna try out these bad boys later, here for the cones. I've never watched a How to Train Your Dragon film, but I don't think you need to. You can still appreciate good merch. What do you think? Nah. Here's the fire drill boat. It's gonna go on next, the water ride. What do you think? And this is Mead Hall, the main quick service dining location here. I'm not going to eat here today, but I'm going to grab a drink. Lovely aircon in here. I'm a melting planet Whit today. Got the Factor 50 on, but it's so humid. I'm having a granddad rest by the fountain. It's, as you can tell, the theme in here is immaculate. It's like this word's overused a lot, but it's so immersive. There's details everywhere. And I'm going to shut up because my voice is going. It's time to use our first express pass on Fire Drill. It's Fire Drill, 25-minute queue. Going to use the express for the first time. I'm hoping to get soaked on this because I need to cool down. Fire Drill is a Mac. Is it a Super Splash or a Splash Bell? I'll put it on the screen. I'm sorry. It's a Mac wet ride anyhow. You're basically a Viking firefighter in training. Reminds me of that 80s, late 80s show, London's Burning. Don't know why, very random. Let's go and be a firefighter. Okay, fire drill was a lot of fun. Got absolutely soaked, and it was just what was required. Regular queue is 25, we walked straight on. And I appreciated that in this heat. Top tip, by the way, don't bother with the targets, just shoot the boat in front. It's more fun. Gonna come back to the show, it's meant to be amazing. I'm saving it for a thunderstorm. With your ginger, you gotta do the Factor 50.
Oh, hi! That does give you a really good idea. What if we brought someone up with us to pounce?
Right, I've heard good things about the mac and cheese cones from here. Let's give these a try.
And these are exactly what they sound like. Mac and cheese stuffed inside a bread cone.
The mac and cheese is creamy. The cone, works really well. And it feels like proper theme park food. Warm, cheesy, portable, and very Instagram friendly.
Okay, it's one portal down. Back to Celestial Park, and time for Stardust Racers.
Right, time for Stardust Racers. This lives in Celestial Park and is Epic's signature roller coaster, and it looks like a beauty. It's a dual launch coaster by Mack, and it reaches speeds of 62 miles per hour with 2 trains racing each other. It looks incredible.
I'll be looking forward to this one. Let's go.
Says 55 minutes. We're gonna do the express. Let's see how long that takes. That, my friends, delivers. That was fast, smooth, intense. You were flying about all over the place. I really enjoyed that. There's some great elements on there. The racing aspect of it is superb. There's a yellow and green side. We just did the green side, so going to do the yellow a bit later on in the day. Yeah, it was really good fun. 2 launches, some very unique stuff going on. It's got an element that they've called the Celestial Spin. I can't describe it to you, but it's just really good fun. If you can't tell, I really like that. It's definitely an A+ for me. Apparently it looks great at night, so I'm going to come back and do the yellow side at night. But that is a superb coaster. Is it better than Velocicoaster? I don't know. I'll tell you in a couple of days. From memory, I still think I prefer Velocicoaster. But yeah, I'll let you know when I've been to Islands of Adventure. The posted time is 55 minutes. It took 17 minutes in the express queue. So how many minutes is that?
Okay, that's 38 minutes saved. So that's a total of 1 hour, 3 minutes saved so far.
There's the Helios Grand Hotel. Not staying there. Gonna have to check that out another time, but it's gonna give you great views over the park. Just cutting through Celestial Park on the way to Super Nintendo World to hit some of those outdoor rides before any thunderstorms hit. This basic-ish splash pad is listed as an attraction. I think that's pushing it a little bit. It does look quite appealing though. This is the portal this place was built for. Okay, it's time to live out my SNES fantasy. Super Nintendo World. Let's go through the portal. Let's go. This is a great entrance going up the escalator, up the little pipe. This just looks stunning. It transports you right into the Nintendo universe. This place is also rammed and everyone heads here. It's quite compact. Well, it feels compact, so it does feel crowded. I was fortunate enough to go to Super Nintendo World in Japan, so I've still got this power-up band to use on the interactive games, but there are big queues for them. All the family's queuing up for them, so I'll sneak in a couple if I can. That hurts my back. There's a brief delay on Yoshi's Adventure, so I'm going to check out the Donkey Kong subsection first. I think I prefer the Donkey Kong country section of Super Nintendo World to the Mario bit. I think it helps with real trees. Feels a little less crowded. And it's just home to Minecart Madness, which always racks up a massive queue. Okay, Minecart Madness is on 180 minutes. I think this is where the Express Pass is gonna get me the value. Okay, for those of you that don't know, the whole gimmick of Minecart Madness is you're supposed to think you're jumping over the tracks. You're on a track that's hidden underneath the false track, and your car is on a big arm, so it jumps over the tracks a bit, suddenly goes from left to right, and because of you're on that arm and you're quite high above the track, it does get quite janky, and some people find that a little rough. I didn't find it that bad. That took me 36 minutes, so that saved me 144 minutes. So I'll put on the screen the cumulative total because I'm too hot to figure it out. That really comes into the worth. When I come back on the next day, I'm not going to have Express Pass, and I wouldn't queue that long for that. I think maximum an hour. It's just not that special and certainly not worth a 3-hour queue. I do like Super Nintendo World, but it is a bit of a heat trap, and it is so hot down here. I am absolutely melted. But maybe that's just my ginger gene. It is also super busy as well, and I do really like it, but I probably think this is going to be my least favourite land here. I'm just not the audience. Yoshi's still closed, so gonna go and escape to the air conditioning of Mario Kart. 100 minutes. Let's see how much time you save. Mario Kart does have a great queue. Survive Mario Kart, it's always a good ride. There's a lot going on the first time you go on it. I had the advantage of going on that in Japan, so I kind of knew what to expect. You put AR goggles on, you're in physical cars, and you physically move through the scenes. You have to drive, you have to fire coins, you have to aim by looking. So there's a lot going on, but it is really good fun. I think I was a bit harsh on it when I went on Japan because I wanted something with a bit of speed, and this isn't that ride, but it is a fun interactive ride that everyone can go on. So yeah, really solid B+. Okay, the queue was 100 minutes. It took 24 minutes, so that took, hold on. That's saved 76 minutes, which is 1 hour 16. So far, the grand total saved is 4 hours 43. Let's go. Yoshi's still down. He was down when we went to Japan, so I think he's got something against me. So, gonna head to Monsters Land, Dark Universe, so. Okay, I'm escaping Super Nintendo World now. I'm overstimulated. Planting Pond. Okay, heading to what I think might be my favourite land, Dartmoor, or Monsters, featuring the classic Universal Monsters, surprisingly enough. And it's in the shadow of the Grand
Helios Hotel. Been lucky so far with the rain. Let's hope that continues. See, look how sexy that looks. It's alive, it's alive. I think it's got the sexiest ball. Hey, look at this purple. I'm already loving it. Love the little mist, smoky effect. It's moody. I think have I been calling it Darkmoor? I meant Darkmoor. I'm sorry. It's hot. I love it. It's a little village as you walk in. I think there's a restaurant on the right. Dar's a steakhouse. There's some place here where you can get your face done, made up in horror makeup. And of course, shopping. It's the makeup room in here. Sure, wouldn't it just melt off your face? He's a pain in the neck. Get it? Enough of the shop window glazing aside. So window glazing? What? Oh God, my brain isn't working in the... This is the star of the show here. Monsters Unchained. But before Monsters Unchained, gonna check out the Burning Blade Tavern and hopefully catch those sails bursting into flames. And this is just a snack place. Look at it. They've put the effort in here. It's very foreboding. Oh, it's really cozy in here. It's spooky. I like it. Come in the Burning Blade Tavern for a moonshine. It's not alcoholic, so it's nice and refreshing. I recommend it in here. It's a nice place to escape the heat. I think before I go on Monsters Unchained, I'm going to have a quick go on Curse of the Netting. Just before, I keep saying it's going to rain, and because it's supposed to today, but not seen any so far. They just look a bit like it's going to try to. So, Curse of the Werewolf is the real name. It's a max spinning family coaster, and it's got a 60-minute wait, but I'm going to use the express pass. You may become a wolf. We had a rain delay, so I paused the timers. Standby queue isn't going either. Hopefully it'll be open soon. Okay, I had a slight weather delay, so I paused it. Anyhow, I'll calculate in a minute how much time that saved, and I'll get back to you, because I'm just going to run over to Monsters Unchained. A quick review whilst I'm walking to Monsters Unchained. That was very mid. AC. It's a nice little family coaster. Didn't spin too much, so I don't feel sick. You do a nice little scene in the middle where you go through a barn and you see the werewolf in the ceiling, but you do have to look hard, otherwise you'll blink and you miss him. And then you swing backwards through that bit, and then you swing forwards, and you finish the rest of the ride. It's another Ariana Grande ride, short but sweet. I've been looking forward to this one. Let's go. Says 20 minutes, gonna use the express queue and maybe get another ride later. I can tell there's gonna be some queue porn in here. Oh, it's gonna be good. Okay, just come off Monsters Unchained. That was amazing. I think that's the best Star ride I have ever been on. That is A++++++++. That was, I was so happy. I was just smiling all the way through that. Didn't make you feel sick. The animatronics are amazing. Didn't have a clue what was going on with the story. There's only a 10-minute wait now, so I'm going to go on and have another go in the regular queue. That was just superb. There was so much going on. There was monsters coming out, grabbing you. There was an amazing mummy animatronic, an amazing Frankenstein animatronic. There's an amazing... I'm so excited, I can't even speak. They were all amazing, and yeah, I'm just blown away. That was superb. And 5 hours 41 saves so far, post both the Monsters ride. I know.
What do you work for? Is there something I should know? So lots of people that have brought me lists themselves. So I have a lot of work on my hands, but perhaps I can expedite for you. On one condition. You drink my formula and turn invisible just like me.
Okay.
You can do this.
Yeah. Is it alcoholic?
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
That would only compromise the entire thing.
Right.
Now, there are side effects along the way. You'll feel your patience wearing thinner. You might want to murder everyone inside your cell. But before you know it, you'll be transparent and no one will be able to hide.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like
Done deal.
Done deal.
Remarkable.
Done deal.
Even talking to a werewolf, I see the fur coming in.
Leaving Dartmoor now. Darkmoor, not Dartmoor, bloody hell. Leaving Darkmoor now. I'm going to refuel.
Okay, I'm in Pizza Moon. Just ordered the 12-inch pizza Lumiere. Looks good. I'll show you now. It's got roasted garlic bechamel, fromage de lune, ricotta, pancetta, and it's got a purple celestial crust pounder. Can you see the purple? It's a very good pizza. Got one pizza between the two of us because that's what they recommend. It's just on the small size for two grown blokes, but very tasty. It means I can have more snacks after. Okay, refueled. Going back to Super Nintendo World because Roshi's reopened after it's been closed most of the day. So I'm heading back there before we head to the final portal, which is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in France. Stand by 70, we're going in the express queue. Okay, Yoshi was queue. I'm not the demographic. Took 10 minutes. Queue time was 70, so saved 60 minutes. So I'll pop on the screen down here what I've saved so far. What I like about this as well is taking some of the pressure off. I'm still not confident vlogging. I've been able to like film a bit more relaxed rather than thinking, right, I've got to film this, do that, run from this ride, run to that ride. So that's taking the pressure off a bit. Yeah, I'm having a good day so far. I've had one rainstorm that delayed Werewolf a little bit. But that's it. Anyhow, see you in the French Ministry of Magic. That is a bad French accent. Okay, we're about to head into the French Ministry of Magic. Let's go. I'm laughing because Mr. Planet Whit tells me not to say let's go all the time, and I couldn't help it, but let's not go. We're heading to the super headliner, Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, or for the Ministry. Anyhow, the Ministry's in trouble. Let's go and save it. Standby queues 80. Let's see how much we saved it. We've just gone through the flu, and now we're inside the Ministry, and it is fantastic. I need this tiler to do my bathroom. Wow. Okay, that took 20 minutes. The queue was posted at 80, so that saved us an hour. And the running total is... Okay, just got off. I was going to say Rise of the Resistance then, I wish. Just got off Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, or for the Ministry, Summit with the Ministry. Yeah, it's another really good dart ride. It's really good. I actually prefer Monsters. I think it's just because it connects with me more. I heard a lot of people say you can't tell the difference between the animatronics and the screens, but I mean, I could. If you don't know what that is, you're in this, like, it's a new type of ride vehicle. It's a lift that can go up, down, forwards, backwards, simulates lots of movements. The sets are really impressive. They're massive in scale. There's one scene with a giant pendulum that's just huge. It is really impressive. And that queue is stunning. So don't get me wrong, it is really good, but it's just missing something. I don't know, just didn't completely click with me. The land, though, is really impressive. There's loads of detail. It's the first land, apparently, the Universal has built to scale. I mean, it was worth the effort they put into it. Here's the obligatory one-shot. It's raining, Freddy, so it feels like Paris. I think here, behind there, they are soon to be building a new ride for this area, and that'll be really good. I think it needs a second ride. There's a show here. Might not do that today. I'm going to do that on the second day I come here and not film. Okay, done the Ministry of Magic. Go, flipping heck.
No, done. Whatever it's called. So let's head on out of here and let's go to the Isle of Berkeley game and see the Untrainable Dragon show. I think the park's been open 9 till 9 today. It's about 20 to 8, so I'm flagging a little bit. So it'd be nice to see a show and sit down. Back in Berk, it's a bit wetter now. It's nice rain though, and it's a really nice temperature still. I love, you can just look around here, look at all the kinetic energy. I'm sounding like a bloody physics teacher, but yeah, it does really add to a land. Okay, we're going to do hiccups now because it's got a 15-minute wait. We are still going to use the express passes, but it's because we got half an hour until the next untrainable How to Train Your Dragon, that's very untrainable show. So we're going to jump on this, use the express passes to shave even more time off, then head on over to the show. Okay, didn't save any time on hiccups, so we're still on the same. We're in a hurry. Okay, just done the How to Train Your Dragon show. I'm not the right demographic, but I'm still quite wowed by that. It's full of puppets, singers, dancers. It's really good fun. At one point, Toothless, I figured out who he is, flies over the audience, and I've never seen a show where the kids are just so amazed and wowed, and they were, gasping with like, wow. A bit like me after the Monsters ride. That is a really good show. Right, go into Stardust Racers. Let's go and try the yellow side. Stardust looks great at night with the lighting package on these trains. I mean, look at that. Seriously sexy. Stardust Racers makes me very happy. That was another incredible ride. Did the opposite side then, did the yellow side. And I think I actually preferred that. Loads of airtime. I was just like screaming with joy all the way through that. That is a really great coaster. You can only use the express pass once. So that's queue that time. It's only about 30 minutes. It's the end of the night. As you can probably hear, it's the end of the night show. So yeah, I missed the end of the night show, but I'm gonna catch that when I come back. So, is Universal Epic Express Pass worth £238? I'm gonna annoyingly say yes. Today it saved me 7 hours, 41 minutes, which is pretty impressive. And that's allowed me to take my time, wander in some shops, and that's really important if you're going into a park for the very first time. Yes, I absolutely know that is a luxury, and there's only 2 of us. If you've got a family doing that, it's gonna add up to a lot of money. But I've been fortunate enough to be able to do it, and I would recommend it if you can. It's really made the day a lot easier. But would I pay that every time? Absolutely not. It's a lot of money. But I'm glad I've got that at my belt, and I've done my vlogging today. So on my next visit, I'm gonna catch the show in Ministry that we didn't manage to do, and also the Constellation Carousel, which is behind me there at night, looking very sexy. You probably know what I'm going to say, but this place has been epic. It's been really worth the wait, and it was everything I imagined it to be and more. The lands are just so immersive. That word is used a lot, but yeah, it really applies here. I think, surprisingly for me, Isle of Berk was my favourite. It just feels the more complete land. It's got 3 rides and a really great family show. Lots of different dining options. It's got the playground too. And I think it's just got loads of, going to use that kinetic word again. It's got loads of kinetic energy, and that is important because it makes the place feel alive. Berk would struggle in the rain because all the rides are outdoors. Yeah, when it rained a little bit, a lot of things went down here, so do prioritise the outdoor rides maybe when you come here. Okay, I'm going to rank now, and that might be difficult, but not for my number 1 spot because I've never come off a ride before feeling so happy, and so I need to go on that immediately and just blown away by everything. As I did on Monsters Unchained, that was an amazing dark ride. I was just blown away by the animatronics jumping out on you, and it was just wowzers. I managed to go on that twice today, and when I come back, I'm going to go on that loads more times. It has great capacity. It was eating people. It's indoors, it's weatherproof, and it's set in the wonderful Darkmoor, definitely not Dartmoor. And yeah, it's really, really special. And that is definitely number one. Number two is Stardust Racers. I'm not going to split the sides. I'm just going to rate them as one. I love that coaster. Again, that's another ride. It is really good for your depression. It just makes me feel so happy and alive on that coaster. It is incredible. I really enjoyed that night ride I just had. And it's something special indeed. Is it better than Velocicoaster? I don't know. I think I still prefer Velocicoaster. I'm going on that again in a few days' time, so I will let you know. But it's a really super duper roller coaster. Number three, controversially, isn't Harry Potter. I think it's going to be Hiccups. I just really enjoyed that family coaster for what it is, and again, the ducking and diving under the lake, under the bridges in the Isle of Burke was really something good. Really good animatronics on it, and it just had a really nice feel. To me, you know, the way a ride makes you feel is really important, and seeing all the families coming off that really happy was also something really great. Number four, and don't worry, I'm going to stop after 5. Number 4 was definitely Ministry of Magic. Don't get me wrong, being number 4, you might think, what the heck am I talking about? It's still a great dark ride. I just preferred the other 3. You know, the sets were impressive. The animatronics, again, were great. It's a new ride system, very unique. I just think, for me, again, a few too many screens, maybe. And for some reason, I just didn't connect to it. And that's important, but it's still an absolute great ride. Oh, and it absolutely wins hands down for the best queue line I've ever seen in my life. If I was ranking queue lines, that would win. Number 5, I think, is Mario Kart. That is a fun ride again. Very unique. Love the AR tech. There's a lot going on. Sometimes that's a bit distracting. So just prepare yourself for that. Yeah, I would have preferred a Mario Kart ride that goes a bit faster, but again, that is very unique and very fun, very rideable because you get a score. Really solid ride, a very good solid ride. And now it's time to go to the exit and exit through the gift shop. I'm not going to bore you again with loads more merch. I hope you've enjoyed coming along today with me. It really is a great place, and if you can, do come and try and visit. It is really special. You know what to do. Hit like and subscribe. I do really appreciate it. Get out there and have fun. I'm going to see you at the next one. Bye.